What up, Mr. Muhammad?
What a robbery. What a goddamn robbery in Brooklyn.
Were you there?
Yeah, I didn't go in. I got tickets. I gave them away to
You
my
get?
family. I didn't go in.
Oh, okay.
Sam took him.
Okay.
He didn't give me what I want, but he took him.
Okay.
He gave me enough. He gave me enough for my nephews and their friends. He gave me four.
Okay.
But what a robbery. You know, people underestimate Roach.
Yep.
He showed Tank weakness. When Tank went down in that ninth round, that should have and ran to his corner, put him to wipe his face.
Mm-hmm.
That should have got him the decision. They thought that Roach was gonna come lay down.
Mm-hmm.
He gave a hell of a counter for himself, didn't he, Fred?
He sure did.
Fred, I found out that BlueBlood, they don't mess with him no more, PBC. He did something crazy. They don't give him no credentials or nothing. But nobody can Sam said he didn't want to talk about it, but he can't get nothing from them no more. That was
Uh-huh.
Sam saying.
You telling the truth. Well, that's what happens when you tell the truth. I don't listen to him every day, but I catch him from time to time, and PBC is a fraud, man. PBC is.
You see, Fred, you can say that because you got a platform and you got a job. See, these guys flat for the hustle. See, so Blue Blood, I don't know. My guy that did an interview with me, he said that he was told that he was talking crazy about PBC. So they say, since you don't like us, you don't need no more credentials from us.
Shit. Hey, listen. They ain't making nobody no money. And I'm not saying that to defend Blue Blood. They not making nobody no money. You
I
get what
don't
I'm
know.
saying? You get what I'm saying? Like they put
Yeah,
on 2 fights a year. They ain't making us no money.
no, they see what it was. From what I understand, the Sheik don't care too much for Tank. Once he found out his background, what kind of fighter he is,
Hmm.
he don't. He ain't throwing no money at them. He don't care too much for Tank. That boy exposed Tank, man. Tank can be beat. Everybody sees it.
Yep.
Everybody sees it. They
Yep.
thought Roach was gonna come in there and lay down.
Hmm.
Roach fought his ass off.
Oh, he sure did.
His
He's.
mother told him, just fight your fight.
Hmm.
Just fight. At the press conference, Calvin and them talking all that shit about they ready. And they listen, they gonna call it a draw because they didn't want to hurt Haymon cash cow.
Right.
So they figured they called it a draw, they can do the rematch and make more money.
Well, they got to do they got to do an immediate rematch.
I
That's
don't
the.
think they can do it.
I mean, for credibility purposes, you got to do an
No.
immediate rematch this summer.
Yeah, but if see Roach, they can go to they can go to they can go to the Sheik now. To the Sheik. Because the Sheik know he can fight.
Right. Right.
So what Eddie Hearns do? He he got the replacement. He got the replacement for Shakur, a guy that was 15-year-old. He was. I found out Bob Chapred that that he was rated higher than the original guy. That he was higher than the original guy. So Eddie signed it.
Eddie signed who?
The guy that fought Shakur, the replacement.
Oh,
He
he
was
signed him
higher in the
because Turkey signed him.
no, but what I'm saying, he was higher in the ratings than the original guy.
Oh yeah, 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 for sure.
So so he came in, he gave a count of himself, and he got a lot of money for them 9 rounds
Yeah,
on the
he
4
got
day
he got a
notice.
house and a guarantee for a next fight.
Shit, he did all right.
Oh yeah, he made like a fat cat. And I want to put a button on what you said, man, because um uh people don't want to tell the truth or what they believe to be the truth. You know what I mean? Or you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
As media for fear of what may happen. I'll just tell
yeah.
people, man, the truth gets you to heaven. The
Yes,
truth
it
gets
does.
you to paradise. Fuck what these minions say on Earth, man. These emotional motherfuckers, man. Tell the truth, man. Because you get a certain age where you just where the truth is peace, you know. And too many of these media members are doing it because uh, for uh, for livelihood and or to get invited to a party or a free sandwich, man. I commend Blue Blood for upsetting apple cart. You know what I mean? If you disagree with him, tell him you disagree with him while his microphone is hot. You get what I'm saying? Why? Why? What has he lied about? Okay, you disagree with it, so do it.
So
Free press.
now, so now they done blocked him from all the press.
Yeah. I don't.
Kelly Swanson, Kelly Swanson, Blue Blood didn't even do. I found out he didn't do top rank because Kelly Swanson is friends with all them girls over there that do the credentials.
Who
She
gives
blocked
a
him.
fuck?
No, but
Oh, I said so. Yeah, I get you.
what I'm saying, she can block a PBC, but to be Andre and call some of your girlfriends with other companies to
Yeah.
block you, that ain't right, man. And I didn't notice at the time because Kelly came up and she hugged me. I didn't know at the time that she was the one that did that shit.
Well, she did the same thing to me. She did the same thing to me, and I took it as a badge of honor. You know why? Because I got everybody's phone number, and I'm
Yeah,
rich, and I'm richer than everybody there.
yeah. Plus you
so,
all right with everybody.
hmm
Now
so,
I
so,
heard I heard Bill is here for the press conference tomorrow.
oh
I
yeah,
may
yeah,
go, I
yeah,
may
yeah, yeah,
not go.
yeah. You going up there tomorrow?
I may not, man. But both of my sisters critical in the hospital.
Oh
I'm just
wow.
gonna see my sisters, man. One of
Mm-hmm.
my sisters in a coma. The other one was in a diabetic coma. One's in
Mm,
New Jersey and one's in Brooklyn. That's more. But see, I ain't got Bill's number.
mm-hmm.
Blue Blood gave it to me, but when I got this new phone with the same number, the numbers didn't come up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. But but yeah, man. If you're a media member, tell the truth, man. Fuck these earthlings, man.
Hey,
Fuck
hey,
these fuck
what you
these
call it
purple
there?
lip motherfuckers, man.
You know who was there looking old?
Who?
Old there? Tim Smith look old, man. Can hardly walk.
Tim Smith?
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, man. He went under the knife a couple of times, man. They caught up with him.
All them lines and shit.
Lies and
And
eating
listen,
400 pounds.
yeah, listen. You left a lifetime job at the Daily News
He's
with a
stupid.
pension and to go
Stupid.
work for Haymon. You're the
Stupid.
dumbest man in the
Gave
world.
up a pension, gave up retirement, gave up life insurance. He's so stupid. He's one of the dumbest little waddling motherfuckers, man. Tim Smith is man. Listen, man.
He's
Listen.
hard. He said to me, I said, listen, you told me how great the Charlos is? Them motherfuckers in the mental institution. Yeah, you know they was great. I said, I don't know nothing. I said, but you almost got them motherfuckers killed fucking with me.
Uh-huh.
He said, yeah. He said,
Man, he just want a free ham sandwich, man.
yeah,
I believe he went under the knife. That's how he lost all that weight.
yeah. I didn't know who he was. He said, he told somebody, some white guy said, who's that? He said, that's me. That's Am's. He went to Am's Gopher. I said, I ain't Gopher for nobody. I'm a Muslim. I ain't Gopher for nobody. I said, don't fuck around. You're sick. I said, what you got, AIDS? Everybody started laughing. I said, because he looks so small, man. See, I don't play him. Everybody first Sam said, calm down, man. Calm down.
He lonely, man. He lonely, unhealthy. Man, listen, I think Tim Smith is
I
is
heard
a
his wife
is
left him.
he's one of the worst human beings ever because he's a passive aggressive coward. You know what I mean? Just say it with just say it. Hiding behind people and asking and you know what I mean? I have no respect for him, man. I have
Yeah,
no
I
respect for
mean,
that man.
when I heard he left that lifetime job with a pension and shit to go be with Haymon. So when he was sick, Haymon did the same thing to him that he did to Kerry Davis. You remember Kerry Davis, right?
Yeah, he passed away. Yeah.
No, not Kerry Davis.
No, Kerry Davis is the AD at a black college, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but at one time he was the boss over at HBO.
Yeah.
When Al made that move and went to Showtime with Floyd and other guys, he didn't take Kerry with him. So Kerry was in the box. But the good thing about it, Kerry was educated. He could get a job and take care of his wife and his family because he was educated. So he down there at Howard. He doing all right. Every now and then, they tell me he'll go to a local show at the casino, him and his wife, just to get out the house. But I told the guys at top rank, I said, listen, man, he's a good, Kerry was a good guy. I never forget, his wife was walking in Atlantic City at Boardwalk on HBO. I forgot who it was. No, it was a Don King show. Said Abraham had left. So his wife was walking and she almost broke her neck because her heel got stuck in one of them boardwalk crates. And Kerry was panicking. I said, Miss Davis, hold on to me. And I said, take your shoe off. And I lift her up. I said, Kerry, hold your wife. One of my guys, my grandson. I said, help him hold his wife up. Because she fell. And I took the shoe. And my guys took the shoe out and gave it to her. Kerry thanked me every time he see me. She said, Don's man took care of me and my wife in that city.
Mm.
I left him out there to hang. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
But
That's
they must have
your man.
patched up their relationship because Tank Davis did a press conference on his campus. Kerry
Well,
Davis. I
well,
forget what Howard, I believe.
Kerry is not the boss there.
He's the AD though. He's something. He's something.
I think he's just a professor there.
Okay,
I don't think he
something
called.
because.
I don't think he called no kind of shots where he can bring in a press conference.
Hmm.
Now, I think that might have now that might have been done one of Kelly's girlfriends because Kelly got a lot of black girlfriends. She got a few of them that teach at Howard, you
Hmm.
know. But Kelly's a scumbag, man. She done fucked and worked for everybody.
Kelly Swanson, right?
Done work for fuck for everybody. She hugged me. I said, hug me like you mean it, you motherfucker. Old cougar. He said, yeah, I ain't no cougar. I said, that young motherfucker over there, that young half biracial boy over there, that got your pocketbook, he younger than you. Kelly, I knew you down there 70. If you ain't 70.
Yeah.
I said, you was with us with Michael Spinks, the first home fight in 85. That's 40 years ago.
Yeah, she's a nasty human being, man.
Yeah.
She's a
But she
nasty.
don't, but she don't fuck with me. Because I sent them kids. When she broke her leg, I said, I got your ass now. I told them kids to go scared. She heard him call James Fisher. James called home, man, leave that crazy woman alone. I said, James.
Hmm.
Like that now, I said, she talk shit.
Yeah.
Because Bernard tell me off a lot of time. I imagine,
Oh God, dog it.
I imagine Austin Bernard gonna be there tomorrow.
Mhm. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's funny because she thought she was punishing me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then and then when you have a credential, you can't do interviews, right?
Right.
So you can't do interviews in the arena.
Right.
But with the invention of iPhones, right?
Uh-huh.
I can do interviews in the arena because we don't have big cameras anymore. So I
Yeah.
made more money. I made more money my last year because I got more interviews.
Right.
I
And she
made
thought
more
it,
money. And I was like, the only thing I didn't get is the press conference, but everybody gets the press conference, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm able to run around and get those 2 to 3 minute interviews, the reactions to the fight, what's going on during the fight, So it's
But you know what, man? That was an outright robbery.
yeah, it
Roach
was,
did
it
his,
was, it was.
Roach did his job.
Hmm.
He did his job. The other two judges was fair. They called it 114, 114.
That's not even fair
And
though.
now, you know what? He should have got the nod when Tank went down on his knee. That's a foul for running to your corner for them to wipe your sweat.
Well, they had a towel. He should the fight should have been stopped because they came to the apron with a towel. Am I right?
Yeah,
And he got punched in the eye, and he got scared. He got
yeah,
punched in the eye and and panicked.
yeah.
He got
And
hit
Roach
with a jab.
and Roach took advantage of it.
No, that's what made him think that he had grease in his hair. It wasn't his hair. He got punched with a jab, and it made
Yeah,
him probably go blind for a second. Yeah,
yeah. And he told her that he went to the corner thinking that the Vaseline got in his eye.
yeah, man. And Steve Willis counted 1, 2, and he stopped counting and said, "You know, you can't be taking a knee." I said, "Oh my God, I didn't know you could do that, dog. Like, ain't no timeouts in boxing."
No.
And so I just saw right now on ESPN, at the bottom they said it was a technical error. It was a tech problem. That's why they couldn't review the knockdown. It may get reversed. Devin Haney got it reversed.
But Devin Haney had something on his side. He had the overweight and the drug test on his side. You got to look at that. He had the failure drug test, and he had the 3 pounds over on his side. Tank
No,
didn't have it on his side.
I agree, but if it's a malfunction, we'll see. We'll see. I can't call it, man, but because you can't overturn it because of the casinos, right? So I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do. Um, but I think PBC may call Lamont Roach and say, "Leave it alone. We'll give you an immediate rematch." You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
but
know.
listen, Martin Roach, Roach don't need no rematch. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Because
Yeah.
he
Why
can
you
do
hot? Why you hot?
while
You
he
need to go to
hot.
Turkey Al Sheikh.
You go to Turk or go to Eddie, and let Eddie go to Turk. Because Eddie can put him at 35 with your core. With 35 with your core.
Yeah, he need to go get that Turkey Al Sheikh money because he got
That's
less
what he
than a
do.
million. I heard he only got 700,000.
No, you heard more than I heard. I heard he got 550.
Oh, it could be that. That's
Yeah.
nothing for 19,000 people and on pay per view. Sheesh.
Listen, I only went to see my homie. I don't know if he won or lost, man. They got 11 o'clock. They still hadn't got to the main event.
Who's
So I
that?
got J Rock.
He lost. I heard he got knocked out.
He got knocked out.
Man, I don't know. Let me check box rec.
But that Cuban, he was 9-0.
Let me check box rec. I heard he got stopped in the ninth round. Let me check box rec. Um, I just saw it right here. Julian Williams.
We'll go get some. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he
Pray to
lost.
God he got stopped.
They said he lost. Let me
It don't
check the
say he got
bout. Let
stopped.
me check the bout. To tell us, right? Yep, March 1st. Oh no, he lost by unanimous decision.
Okay.
119, 109, 117, 111, 118, 110. It's sad what happened to his career, man.
Because
Sad.
they didn't do it right. They got him knocked off in his own hometown. So I think,
Oh, that's. But he should have got the immediate rematch. He was the champion.
yeah.
He should have
But
gotten
Fred,
an immediate rematch,
but
dog.
Fred, they said the guy he fought 9-0, he just knocked out Louis Cuba got him. The old man in Louis Cuba. They said he knocked out in his last fight, he knocked out a kid 32-2.
Mm. Yeah, well, you know those Cubans, and those Russians are old. They fight 300 amateur fights,
Mhm.
and they go to the Olympics twice, and so. But Uh, yeah, J Rock, man. He said inactivity is a career killer. I don't,
How
but
about
Al,
what you call him?
huh?
How about what you call me? He lost or won.
Who?
What's his name?
Jared Hurd.
Yeah,
He lost.
because
Unanimous decision. I heard. Yeah,
he said he was done. If he lost, he was done.
yeah. He got a
He
unanimous decision.
was-
Yeah.
The WBA president was there. He took good care of me.
Oh, he did.
Fred, I know them all when they was kids. I used to babysit them in Las Vegas, take them over to the circus, let them get on the swing while their father was being meeting with Don King and Butch Lewis
Uh huh.
and Baron Hilton
Uh
and the
huh.
Hilton family. They said, take these kids, man. So one time Baron Hilton said, I said, listen, I ain't got no money to spend on these kids, on these rides. So Baron Hilton, he told somebody, he said, give him $1,000. He said, spend a lot on them kids, bring me receipt and put the rest in your pocket. Baron Hilton did that. I was that was for the George. No, that was for the Michael. That was for Peyton Thomas and Mike Tyson. Them kids drove me crazy. Gilbert Senior. He said, I told you my boy. And when I saw him, he said, big man, I ain't seen you in a while. Mauricio told me you always look out for you. Brady went in the back, came out and gave me 500.
Mm.
And then his brother-in-law gave me 100. He said, remember I spilled the milkshake on your alligator shoe? I said, you should buy me a new pair. He said, here go 200. He said, get you some new shoes. Shit, I ain't gonna go. I don't go to fight. Only top rank. I don't go to that shit. I get tickets. I sell them and give them to my family. But Fred, what they did to Lamont Roach, that was crazy.
Yeah, it's sad, man. It's sad. It's gonna cost him millions of dollars if he don't go to the if he stays on the PBC side, it's gonna cost him a lot of money, man.
He should go. See, them guys, see, I told, I think it's his brother-in-law or brother, somebody, I said, listen, lose or win, fight Shakur next. If you get
Right,
out of this fight,
right,
fight Shakur. He with Eddie and his sheep. You're going to get more money.
right.
So one of the old cutmen said, listen to him, he know a lot. So I was talking, I said, Mama, no disrespect. If your son get through this fight, you need to walk.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, who are you? So his father said, that's the legendary Hall of Famer. He know boxing. He know the backroom deal better than anybody. So listen, because Al ain't got no money to pay these guys.
Mm-mm.
How did the pay-per-view do, Fred? Bad?
How what?
The pay-per-view.
It probably did 150, 120, 150.
Fred, I was guessing about 80. It did more than 80?
Yeah, it did more than 80. I would say it did more than 80. Because people are talking about it online. It's still on my Instagram feed. So it did,
Fred,
oh, yes.
you know what, Fred? People can see now that he's beatable. All you
Yeah.
gotta do is tag him in the right place. People see that he's beatable. Roach shot down that power, didn't he? Roach shot that power down.
Yeah, you know what I was thinking? Similar to Mike Tyson, all you got to do is be a man. Like go in
Mm.
there with masculinity and you'll be fine.
That's what he did.
Because their confidence is so fragile that they have this false sense of confidence.
Uh,
Yeah, I could tell Tank is not really a man because he never has his kids with him.
never.
Never, you will never see Tank with his kids. So
I, I
that's
didn't. I didn't even see his mother there.
yes, and that's what I'm saying. So when a man doesn't have his kids, he's gonna say, "Well, it's the baby mama." No, you're the problem because you're supposed to be the man, right? Ain't no woman supposed to tell you how to navigate your kids.
No, you
So
know what? It's the problem. I heard from some guys that are close to him in Baltimore is that he's with a different girl now. The baby mama said, if my children go, I'm going.
hmm
I'm going with my children. You're not
yeah,
going to have no other woman around my babysit my children when I can go and babysit my own children. He didn't want to pay for them to come to New York, so they didn't let the kids come. That's what I heard.
hmm
Now, Calvin Calvin talked to me a little bit, but Calvin Ford is more closer to my nephew that got the boxing equipment and the boxing organization because they buy a lot of equipment off Raheem.
Tank wouldn't even talk to him after the fight.
He went and talked to Calvin.
No, not in the ring. I saw it. It was so, and it's funny because I saw it, and then someone on Instagram picked it up too. He literally ignored him, didn't talk to him, walked by him. Calvin was trying to say something to him. He brushed him off. Oh, it was blatantly obvious.
He talked to Barry.
Yeah, yeah. That whole team need to get fired, man. It's just the fact that he didn't know what round it was, the fact that he wasn't listening, the fact that he couldn't never initiate any offense. He never was on the front foot. Like
What it is, Roach father had his son ready.
very much so,
That's the bottom line.
very much so.
His father had his son ready. He
I
said, "You
agree.
in the fight of your life." He said, "Take away that power, boxing, get out of there, boxing,
Mhm.
and you get it." He did all the right things, and then he got robbed.
Yeah, yeah. See, he was smart. He wouldn't. He told himself, "I'm not going to be on the end of tank punches." So he stayed inside. And people are afraid to go inside because you put yourself in harm's way for a lot of counters. But he said, but short counters. And he did a fabulous job staying inside and rolling with punches. And the one thing that I thought he did, which was genius, he finished or attempted to finish every interaction,
Yeah,
right? If Tank throws a punch, he's gonna finish. He's gonna finish it with his punch, you know, as opposed to getting out of range. Like Shakur Stevenson, he'll get out of range, you
yeah.
know. But yeah, man, it was a robbery, for sure. It was a robbery.
I mean, so now they don't understand the law. Walk away under Muhammad Ali. He, Al is not your manager. He's just advisor. Under Muhammad Ali Act, you don't have to pay him. I don't know what he got to deal with Tom Brown or not on the promotion side now, but you can walk. I told his cousin, y'all can walk away because I called his cousin. He gave me his number. He said, I like how you do interview. He said, "Oh, gee, you tell it like it is. You don't give a fuck. You tell it like it's a fuck these niggas. I know all the gangsters, white and black." So he said, "I'm talking." I did that at the press conference.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was, I said, "Listen, walk away, get with the sheik. Walk away, get with the sheik. I know a couple of lawyers. Shelly Pinker got his number, and I'll introduce you in Albert. I'll
Well,
introduce
well,
his
you
father.
can't deal with Shelly Finkel if you're gonna walk away from Al. Al and Shelly Finkel are the same person.
But Al, Shelly don't have to know why I want the sheik's number. Because Shelly know give me the sheik's fucking number.
Uh-huh.
Plus, 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 I know JD, JD got his number.
Yeah, yeah, when you dealing with Shelly is well, Shelly and Don King and all them guys. But uh yeah, Shelly's a fraud too, man. Yeah, Shelly's a fraud, man. He's I know too much. The fact that he he wouldn't give D not Kovalev, what's his name? The other one. Vladimir Klitschko, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 they made a deal. The deal was with Showtime. We'll say allegedly since we're recording this. Allegedly, Showtime made a deal with them because they wanted Anthony Joshua to re-sign with Showtime. So in order to them to get him re-signed with Showtime, they gave Anthony Joshua, Vladimir Klitschko, and then at the end of his fight deal with Showtime, he ended up signing with the overseas company, and that drove them nuts. That drove Shelley and Steven Espinoza and Al Heyman nuts. So
So
because if you
listen.
sign to Shelley Finkel, you're signed to Al Heyman. But go ahead.
So he was there, Fred. Steve
Who?
Espinosa. I wonder why he was there.
He's I think he's running the logistics.
What the hell is that, Fred?
Like he's over the whole thing. Like he's making sure things run right. He's basically like an hourly employee now. Yeah,
So
he's
you
so
telling
bad.
me, so you telling me that he is he he left a big paying job to get
No, he
paid
got
like
laid off. He got fired.
he got fired when they no he didn't get fired when they closed down. He was done.
Yeah, he got fired. Got laid off.
So I know he was smart enough to get some money.
No, he got his severance package. I'm sure of that, and he got a competition clause, so he can't sign with somebody for a certain amount of time. And also, I don't know why you just don't go be a lawyer. Just go be a lawyer, and you know what I mean, and just go
What
live
is
happy
his
ever after.
name?
But that fame is a drug. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
listen, you know what, Fred? In I can say this in 60 years of boxing, Hall of Fame have been with all the greats: Ali, Smoking Joe, Michael Spink, Prince Charles, and now sick Bobby Chaz. We doing a Jerry Cooney doing a big thing for him. Jerry Cooney, Ravenport, and the late Butch Lewis. You know that's my guy. I
Mm-hmm.
have never seen boxing this bad. It take an Arab to come here with a lot of money to straighten these fools out.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Yeah.
Bob don't really care. Bob got plenty of money. So what is the point? Now Bob is going to be on ESPN Plus. He ain't really done ESPN, but he just going to the plus side. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what the plus side mean. You might know what ESPN Plus mean for you.
ESPN Plus mean you pay. It's an app.
Uh-huh. So if anybody want to see June 7th fight in June 7th fight in New York, they got to pay for that.
Mm.
So if they be over June 1st or June 30th.
Yeah, and that's fine because what's going to happen is they're just going to outsource to the zone and Turkey Al Sheikh, and it's going to be a lot of package deals. Oh, if you want Keyshawn Davis next fight, you're gonna have to take. If you want Tiafimo still signed to me, so we'll give you Tio, but you got to promise me 6 cards. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Bob ain't no dummy, man. And truth be told, if you want to know how to run a business, Bob Arum is the mold because he's been in business the longest since
Yeah.
1965.
Him and DK.
Y- Yeah, well, he outlasted DK.
Yeah. But see, Bob don't have the health problems like DK. The
Right.
diabetes, the high potassium, couple strokes, couple heart attacks. But DK holding on.
Yeah, he holding
He's
on.
holding on.
Yeah, he's still verbal and he's still mentally there. So I think God has been on his side. You know.
Yeah.
And
And
Bob, and Bob, so
I'll ask you a question.
yes,
How do you think Frank won?
he's just under Bob by 10 years probably.
So you saying that me and Frank around the same age?
He
80,
about
81?
78,
Yeah,
82. Yeah. How old are you? 82?
81. I'm
Eight.
82 in June.
Okay,
'Cause
yeah.
I feel because I know Frank won a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and and you know a lot of promoters coming on the scene. They doing a lot of shows. They got a lot of shows at the Prudential Center,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if the Sheik gonna bring Shakur home. He said his next fight might be home.
They're gonna do something with him. I don't know what it's gonna be, but you got to bring these fighters to America. You can't have them go 3 and 4 fights in a row in Saudi Arabia. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
It's just not good for
I
American
can
boxing.
see what it is. JT, you know, you have your difference, but he's my guy.
Who's JT?
James Prince.
Oh,
Antonio,
James Prince.
yeah,
I
Antonio,
just don't like that street culture. I'm just not a fan of. putting young men and submerging them and immersing them into street culture. You know what I mean? Be a role model, be a leader. You know, don't put Shakur Stevenson. You got beef with NBA young boy and you got Shakur Stevenson on your side. No, that's not the right thing to do, man. Be a role model. Be a role model 100% of the time. You know, fathers don't take days off and neither should role models. So
So now, now I didn't see him this last trip in New York,
he was
but I
there.
was with.
He was there.
No, JT wasn't in New York for Am's last show.
Oh, he was there Saturday.
He was in New York Saturday for Tank.
Yeah, I saw him.
I didn't see because
I saw him.
Antonio told me. He said JP come in. I want you and your grandson to walk with him. He said I'll call you. Antonio never called me.
Yeah, he was there.
What he got interested in one of the fighters?
I don't know. Or maybe they were there to watch it, you know, and try and get the fight. You know, I don't know.
But you know what? If he was there, he he probably really want to make that Tank fight now with your call.
Yeah,
But you know what? Roach proved that he wasn't no Mike Tyson. He proved that this guy can be beat. You may not get it, but he proved that this guy can be beat.
right. He definitely laid the blueprint. Don't be
Yeah,
fearful.
just go ahead and now if he move up, Calipima knock him out
I
because he
mean,
made the
he's on
order.
the stay at 130. He got a big payday at 135. And he don't think see, he
No, I
thinks
ain't talking about
fighting
Roach. I'm talking about Tank.
man, Tank can't beat nobody, man. Tank
No,
can't beat nobody. Nah.
Roach took his heart. Fred, when I seen him and I seen that eye shot on YouTube, and he gonna play like it's grease. The referee did that crazy count. I said, "Oh my God, they're gonna rob this kid tonight."
They robbed him. They robbed him.
And because is he signed to Al? Is Al his advisor? Al, he got a deal Roach with Tom Brown, the promoter.
Oh, he's with Al. He's an Al guy.
Yeah, but Al ain't got no management papers on him.
He's an Al guy. He's an
But
Al guy for sure.
but that don't mean he can't walk away.
Yeah, he can do what he want to do. But these five man,
Now,
listen, man, you're dealing with idiots, man. You're dealing with you dealing with people who get punched in the head for a living.
yeah,
They think the definition of masculinity is being able to beat everybody up. No, the definition of masculinity is being God fearing and independent and self sufficient.
yeah,
That's what
man.
that's what masculinity is. You know,
Uh,
taking care of a woman and your kids. That's masculine.
I
Shit.
don't know. I don't know if Roach mad or not. I saw his mother.
Nah, he got a girlfriend. She's real popular.
Yeah,
hmm I don't
I
know who
didn't
she
see.
is, but I
I didn't see
I, I
her
heard
there.
she's like a model.
Yeah, but I saw his mother, very nice looking young lady. See, Tank, he wasn't disrespectful. I gave him that. He wasn't disrespectful Roach. He said, I ain't gonna go at you because Mom Dukes is here. I ain't gonna go at you. She said, you know, because your mother told me I'd whip you over behind when you get out of line. So I just didn't like he didn't have his mother there. I guess I guess from what I understand, the falling out, Fred, with what I understand. I didn't get it from none of my sources, so I don't know if it's true or not. That him and Calvin fell out because Calvin was sick of his bullshit. So he went over there to bury Hunter. So
I don't know why. I can't speculate. But if that's the case, Barry shouldn't have took the job. That's disloyalty.
because all of them came up together. Them, Roach father,
Yeah, it
all
don't
of
matter.
them.
But if
But that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
But Calvin said he signed him over there. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah, but if yeah, he should have took the deal. Uh, 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 that may be betrayal. You know, if your partner don't can't do the job, why would you take the money? Like you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
And now he's disrespecting you at the end of the fight and ignoring. He literally ignored him. Like, I don't know, man.
It's crazy, Fred.
I'm
But
just
you
glad
gotta
I'm not covering
understand.
fights anymore.
You
It's
gotta understand. You're not in the area. Michael Spinks, Mike Tyson. You're in a different. You're in the hip hop area. That old God is gone.
oh yeah, for sure.
So that's why I don't. Fred, I go to a press conference. Now I go into the hotel, rob whoever I can rob that owe me papers. But otherwise, now I don't, man, I ain't sitting in no room. Fred, it was too long. They had 12 bouts.
Yeah, that's a long.
Hey, Fred, I figured that other night, Fred, people didn't get out of there about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, for sure.
That was crazy, Fred.
Yeah, that's too long.
That's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
why I don't get a when I covered fights. I never got a hotel Saturday night because I can just go straight to the airport.
Mm-hmm.
I catch the first flight 6 a.m. I saved that $200.
Not if you're on the East Coast.
Yeah, when I'm on the East Coast, that's what I did.
Or you catch a red eye flight.
Yeah, 6 a.m. No,
Oh, man.
I catch the first thing in the morning.
Fred, that fight they really disrespect Roach. Rob that man
Yeah, it's happened plenty of times.
in history.
Hmm. And people gonna fight is gonna keep on getting robbed.
Fred, they had the whole DMV on the car. And all them guys down in DC on the car. All them guys. Gerald Hurd. Well, Fred, Gerald Hurd is stupid. And I think him and J Rock should call it quick. I want to say J Rock about 35, 36.
And he did well with his money too.
Yes, he did, Fred. He
Hmm.
got real estate and all in Philly. He
I'm
bought a
happy
lot
for
of.
him.
But Fred, what he did when he was getting that big money, I don't know what he got Saturday night, but he bought all them houses from the city, fix them up, rent them out. So he did good. He's a family guy. I never heard him
I
about having
love.
them.
He's always with his daughters on the
Yeah,
internet. Yeah,
yeah,
and he's a devout Muslim.
yeah. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
So
But Fred,
so
I ain't
he
never heard nothing about nobody in the street. None of them girls talking about, oh, I was just with the champ.
that's
He don't
good.
play them.
That's good
He
because
don't play them games. He don't play
because
them. He did right.
mhm.
But I said the Birdman. I think it's time now. But you know, the last time
Bread man.
I called him Birdman.
Why
I've
you
been
call him
calling him.
Birdman? Yeah,
I've been calling him that for 40 years.
yeah, I've had nothing but great interactions with Breadman and J Rock.
Yeah,
They've been class acts to me. So,
yeah.
uh,
They are good guys, even though they come from the hood. They are good guys, man.
hmm
Birdman, all they took their money and they invested.
hmm
And J Rock never left him. He stayed with him.
well, he left for one fight and he came back. I forget who he left with.
Yeah, but J Rock's a good guy, man. But Tangy, he's a horrible human being, just like that no good Tim Smith. Fred, if I was 40 years young, I'd expect the shot. He's looking crazy.
Man,
He said,
Tim Smith is.
so now he's gonna look at me and tell everybody, why Don King catch him in here? Don ain't got nobody on the card. I said, Don ain't got nobody on the card for me to be here. Sam Watson, my guy. Sam said, Tim, don't start him in here, because you know he's crazy. And all them young boys he got with him, don't start, leave him alone. He here with me. I told him to come. I got something for him. He come through the door. So a white guy said, I know that old timer there. So the white guy, half Spanish guy, he said, no. So Gilberto Mendoza came over. Junior said, why are you harassing? It's my uncle here. He said, babysitting me and my brother. So I went on, he told me, he said, Gilberto, do you know I go off? Them young boys that was with me, my nephew. So Tim, what the fuck wrong with you, man? You gonna come in here talking that crazy shit? The man just asked you, what was what was his name, because he remembered me from being with Don. And it was a guy named John Solberg that used to work for us. He was the publisher.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Smith, he looked so bad, Fred. I thought a ghost that came from the graveyard.
Really?
Then Fred, he looked bad. I
Really?
think Fred, I think he had more. I think that operation didn't do him no justice.
He probably gained the weight back and went back for another. I don't know. I can't speculate, but you
Fred,
don't lose
I'm not
100 pounds in
joking.
between fights. You know what I mean?
Fred, he lost more than 100 pounds.
I know. Yeah, he looked like a one of them butterball turkeys, you know.
I heard his wife left him.
I don't
That's
know.
that's the word going around the fight scene.
Well, she's
I
probably
don't
better
know.
off. She's definitely better off without him.
Yeah,
That's a lot of weight to carry.
yeah, yes it is. Man. But when I know, Fred, have you talked to Aaron Ali yet? Or you keep putting it off, man?
Yeah, I'm a
See, or to get them other guys, them guys that were close to Mustafa and his wife, you got to get the Ali, man. Because I told you, them guys in Ali's office every day.
I know. I know. It's you know it's not challenging. It's just not a priority right now. I got to make it back a priority, especially with Malcolm X's 100th birthday coming up. I should have a catalog of interviews. You know. Uh, yeah, man. It's um, yeah. It's 100th birthday, champ. 100th birthday this year.
Who 100th birthday?
Malcolm X.
Yeah, 1925.
Yep. Yep.
No,
Yep.
no, he born in May.
May 19th. Yeah, that's a Monday this year.
Yeah, about 100 years old.
Hmm.
But I saw they did something the other day when I talked to you on the 60th anniversary of his death. They did something in New York. Some guy tried to get me to come. I said, man, listen, I don't want to be around that shit, man. Because everybody get to ask me questions. Because everybody think I know exactly what happened.
Right.
So I don't go around talk to you on what I know, not what I heard.
Hmm. Yeah. It's they
So
they're gonna try and get Trump to open up the classified files.
that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, that's what Benjamin
Anyway,
Crump said.
he
Mm.
said he would, but who knows?
Who knows, right? Who knows? They still got to release the MLK files and the JFK files. Did you ever
That's
meet Andrew Young and all those people?
I know Andrew. I know Andrew real well. I knew the late Reverend Dr. Joseph Lowry. I knew Rosa Parks. I know them all, bro. Don made sure I knew them.
How well did you know Rosa Parks?
It's crazy.
How well did you know Rosa Parks?
I met her when she was working for the congressman and the mayor, Coleman Young, in Detroit. When they used to have all the shows out there at the Joe Louis Arena and Coba Hall back in the day, every time I would go out there with some opponents, I go take somebody to fight Tommy Early's career, I would always go to her office and hug her. She said one time when she was getting old, she would say, you the boxing young man, right? I said, yes, ma'am. Because I met her through Don King
Hmm.
and, uh, and Reverend Sharpton. Because Reverend Sharpton, all of them, they made sure I met all the players,
Hmm.
all the political players.
Hmm.
Now, now, me and Martin Jr. we kind of tight because of Al Sharpton. Now Bernice, I don't know nothing about her.
That's the daughter of Martin Luther King, right?
Yeah, oh, she's a preacher, lawyer. I don't even know if she ever had a man or not. She ain't got no children. He only got one granddaughter. I think
Mm.
she's about 14, Martin Jr. Dexter didn't have no children. I think his wife had one though.
Mm.
And Martin Jr. got one daughter, him and his wife. So I don't know. But Andy Young, he's a legend. You know, the times that I met Jimmy Carter, always had respect for Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter gave back.
He just passed.
The night that Daddy King endorsed him, I was there. I was there with
that
Jimmy.
what?
That Daddy King endorsed him
Oh,
in
you call
1976.
Daddy King MLK?
Yeah.
Okay.
The old man. The father.
Oh, the father.
They called him Daddy King.
Mm-hmm.
And when he endorsed Jimmy Carter, I was standing right there with Jesse and the Young. Who else was there? Coleman Young came in from Detroit. Coleman Young had just became the mayor out there in Detroit. I know them all, please, because all of them used to come to the fights, and I was the ticket man. Don would send me to give them tickets. All of them, Jesse and all of them. I would have me and Sharpton would meet Jesse at the airport for all the fights. That's when Sharpton was with Don every day. And I used to meet them, go to their room, take them tickets, load up around and all of them. I know all them bums. But the only one, Fred, that never gave me no problem was Frida Payne. I miss Frida was my buddy. Man of gold. She used to love to come to the fight. She was close to Butch Lewis. She was close to Butch. But what I will say this, Fred, that Ali is strong in Newark. He's the director of housing. He know everybody. He can get you to anybody you want to get to.
Right.
In the sports world, the political world, especially the political people in New Jersey, Ali can get you to them. Because that's what he does. He's a politician behind the scenes.
Right.
Him and Mayor Ross Barack is real close. So that's what it is, man. All right, man, I may go to the press conference tomorrow, Fred. I may not. You gonna cover the press conference from out there?
Nah, I ain't gonna watch it.
Yeah. All right, man. We'll talk soon. Yo, man.
Appreciate you.